Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. Hello, all of my Tauruses out there. I love you very much. We're going to do your August 2021 reading, and we're going to jump right into this, okay? I've already pulled your elemental emotional energy, and I've already pulled the tea leaf cards for you. So we're going to get right into this, okay? We're going to start with these tea leaf cards. I'm going to go with this really big row here first. Okay, so the first card you got is the card of lightning. It's about controlling your anger or you will be sorry. And the next one is about feeling tired or frustrated. Then you have disappointment in some affair and that you feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps in love, money, or goals. And already from this energy, I feel like you're having that typical tower moment, like the tarot cards tower, right? I think that everything's feeling chaotic and topsy-turvy and upside down and unsure, and sometimes maybe you're losing your patience over it. And that's understandable. Forgive yourself for it, but try to keep your emotions in check, okay? And really think about what's causing you to trigger that way instead of just walking away from whatever it is. Don't try to argue with people about stuff. And you already know that. I mean, I'm not really telling you anything you don't already know. I'm just reiterating it and reminding you that you know it. Um, so also you have beware of greed. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's maybe a divorce at hand or some type of separation of properties and belongings and stuff. Um, Perhaps even for you, for some of you, this is work related, but you're splitting with a partner or going to a new position, and so you have to take what belongs to you from where you were working along with you to your new path, your new journey, your new job. And so Spirit's just saying to beware of greed. There may be some people that are wanting to be greedy in the situation, and to use your intuition to make beneficial changes for yourself, and to not worry because the honor and the respect that's due to you is coming to you. Okay, so stop worrying about your um, image, whether it be from gossip or the way someone else talks to you and puts you down, or a past mistake or whatever. Stop worrying about that because it's going to be okay. The cards are saying it's going to be okay. You need to trust that. Trust your intuition. You're going to have some kind of news coming in, either a new business opportunity or maybe for some of you a new birth, an announcement of a birth or an engagement or something like that, of someone around you, a family member or a friend or loved one. You're going to have some kind of dealing or relationship with a woman that has blonde, gray, or white hair, and that's going to bring plenty of material things to your future, and maybe even that vacation that you've really been feeling like you need lately from all the stress you've been going through. And you're going to have the money to do that. You're going to have the opportunities to do that because you have the career card, which does not come out very often, and clearly, obviously, is a sign that you have some new exciting career path ahead of you. So you need to be listening to your intuition, and don't look back anymore. Don't look back with any kind of regret or dismay or sadness. Look at it with respect and gratitude. You've learned your lessons, you're moving on, and you're breaking the karmic chains, right? Um, your karmic debt is paid for whatever you've been through, whether it's business or love. Your karmic debt is paid. And so, and again, that goes back to the other cards. Don't worry about what people are thinking of you or saying of you. Don't worry about that energy because that's going to pass, and you're blossoming into a new, beautiful, um, more improved you anyway, from moving away from whatever this negativity is that's been in your past for a while and causing you this confusion and stuff. And it's only going to allow you to really blossom and become the person that you desire to be, that you know you can be, and you know, whatever this was holding you back from being. So just stay positive. Um, because yeah, you've been dealing with someone extremely stubborn or unwilling to change, and you just need to move away from that energy and not worry about it, and just be happy that you're moving into a new, more positive energy where you don't have to deal with that kind of bullshit, right? And so the next card is for you to persevere because you will overcome these problems, that they're only temporary. And then you have the elephant card, and this is about a long journey, either physical or mental, that will leave you wiser at the end. And I think for a lot of you Tauruses, you already know instinctively and intuitively and in your heart that this is leaving you a wiser person, this event you've just went through, regardless of how long you've had to go through it. You've really learned something from this. This has made you a wiser, stronger person, and you're better for it. You know, you're better off now. You're more wise now about who you are and what you want and how to love yourself, and how to move forward in a healthy way for you that's going to bring you your highest joy and your highest good. And then again, you got another card about dealing or a relationship with a woman. And possibly this woman with the white hair, the blonde hair, the gray hair is also dark complected, this card is suggesting. But that this is going to be some kind of a very beneficial, caring relationship, that you're going to have a deep affection for one another, a deep love, a deep friendship, a deep relationship of some sort with this person, whether it's in business or matters of the heart. You're going to have a really deep connection with this person. So watch out for her, whoever she is. And so now we're going to do your emotional energy. And the first card we have is the fog, which is about veils being lifted and finally seeing things for what they are, which goes perfect with the tea leaf cards because you're definitely moving out of some kind of negative energy and seeing things in a new perspective, and even seeing the hopes and possibilities and joys for yourself for the future. I think you're excited about that. You're vigilant, like the stone people. You're very vigilant, and you're pushing forward regardless of what's been going on. And you are feeling the vulnerability of that because this is a whole new path for you. This is a whole new world. You're venturing out into something brand new and you're unsure of it. So you are feeling vulnerable. And at times I feel like that is scaring you, rattling your nerves, causing you to feel anxious, maybe wanting to have cold feet even at times. And I want you to stay vigilant. Remember that the card before that is to stay vigilant. Okay? So you're going to push through this. And this is the wind card, and it's the card of activation. And this is where you're really going to shine, Taurus. This is where you're really going to take the reins and take control of your life and your highest good and your joy. And you're not going to let anybody or anything stand in your way or tell you no, you can't have it, or no, you don't deserve it, or whatever it was that was going on in your life. You're not going to let it happen anymore. You are hell-bent and determined that this time it's for you. And I'm proud of you for that. I am so immensely proud of you for taking control of your life again. Because that's the importance of, well, even the self-love class that I'm teaching, the mastery of self-love, the huge importance of all of that, of loving ourselves, is to really know what we deserve, really know what we want, and really be able to just put clear boundaries out there for it and make sure that we're going to get what we damn deserve, because we love ourselves enough to make sure that it's going to happen. Nobody is ever going to love you as much as you can love yourself. Nobody. Because it's your job to do that. And I think for a lot of us, not just Tauruses, a lot of us as human beings at this moment in time in the Great Awakening are learning that very lesson. That it's okay to love yourself. It doesn't make you greedy. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you less inclined to be in service to others. It's okay to service yourself as well. It's okay to have that permission. And you're breaking karmic patterns. This is the ancestral card. This is about generational patterns being broken. Karma debt being ended for good. The chain of the curses of the family lineages finally coming to an end. For all of us, again, not just Taurus, but all of us. These karmic debts are coming to an end. And so we're all going through our own type of tower moment. And it's very interesting to me how I am seeing this play out through the zodiac with each collective, respectful group going through very similar things within their group. And then on a larger scale, a macrocosmic scale, the entire zodiac is also going through very similar yet different from each zodiac sign's tower moments. This is from all the way from an individual level to a specific zodiac signs level, and then to the entire zodiac wheels level, because it's universal. Everything is changing. And I just find it so immensely interesting how like all of the Tauruses are going through very similar things, and all of the Leos are going through very similar things. It's really quite interesting how there's so much upgrading and growth and self-love and quantum leaps are taking place in a variety of different ways. And I think it's really beautiful to witness. So for that, I'm very thankful for being your tarot reader. Okay? Because this is really beautiful energy to witness for all of you. This one is the lake, and it's about stillness. And it's time for you to be still in your mind. It's time for you to be comfortable in all of your knowing. And I just heard, and practice what you preach. What's that about, Taurus? Then you have the iceberg. And this is the card that calls for you to submerge yourself within. Really submerge yourself into who you are and who you want to be and what you want to have for your future, for your life, for your 6 degrees, your circle. It's okay. It's okay. So just calmly, thoughtfully, knowingly contemplate what it is that you desire for your life. And then focus your emotional excitement on that and bring it forth, because the universe will listen to that. And you should trust in that. And then you have the autumn equinox, which is the card of release, which is exactly what I was just talking about. Just release and let go. Just remember who you are and what you're capable of. And be proud of where you came from and how tall you stand now. Be proud and excited about the new you that you're getting ready to venture out and become and show the world. Be excited. It's a beautiful thing. And then you have the tree of life, which is about grounding, being centered, being calm. And then you have the wolf, which is about your instinct and trusting it. Trust that you can manifest the life that you want. Trust that it will come. Don't worry over the little stuff. Don't even worry over the big stuff. Simply have trust in yourself, in the universe, in God or spirit, whatever you want to call it. Because you're a magnificent being and you're a beautiful human being And you've come a long way and you've went through a lot of shit. Shit you didn't deserve. And you know you didn't deserve it. So love yourself and honor yourself. And make sure you do get what you deserve. Okay? Now we're going to get into the tarot cards. For Taurus, August 2021. Taurus, August. Whoa, that's way too many. Taurus, August 2021, please. Spirits, guides, and angels. Spirits, guides, and angels. Give us some direction and advice and guidance for Taurus for August. My gosh. August 2021. There it is. I knew there was at least one more card. There's two though. That's okay. Excuse me. Okay. So this is the Two of Wands. And this card really speaks to me about taking your next steps and being bold and ambitious. Partnering with others that share your dreams. Like, just continue to move forward, okay? And expand your plans. Don't just limit it to what you need to do next week or next month. Really think about 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. Where do you really want to be? Dream it. Dream it and it will happen. Feel the excitement of it and it will happen. You can manifest it that easily. Just trust in that. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And he's really planning. He's dedicated and he's loyal and he's protective in his planning. But he's also apprehensive. He really wants to get going though. He really wants to get going. And his horse is standing there next to him ready for the charge. But you do need to pay attention to the details. You're really feeling that strongly. And maybe that's making you anxious. Maybe that's making you worry. Maybe that is what's making you feel so vulnerable. Not every move that you make is going to be the perfect move. But it'll be a right move in the right direction for you if it's made with thoughtfulness. Okay, so trust in that thoughtfulness. What does your heart say about what you're doing? What does your intuition tell you about the next move? Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it because you know you're just going to talk yourself out of it if you do. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, and a lot of times this card is about being at a crossroad. But also this card can be about trying to juggle things. And I feel like for you, it's about trying to juggle two worlds that you want to be. One world that you're in and one world that you want to be in. I feel like you're juggling between them. But it's kind of like those timelines that are collapsing and funneling down to just one right now. You're ending an old life and you're starting a new one. So you sort of are juggling between the two. You have a foot in both worlds. But just remain still and calm in that. And remember to remind yourself that pretty soon that foot's going to be in the new world with your other foot. You know, you're going to have both feet in that one new world firmly planted there, especially if you're grounding and you're centering and you remain calm. Okay? So don't get overwhelmed. Don't let it make you doubt that you can bring your life into balance again. Because you can. And you're very capable of juggling and multitasking anyway, being a Taurus. So have faith in your abilities to get you through this. Okay? The next card is the Three of Swords. And this is about needing time to heal. Because you just went through some type of great sadness, you know. And letting go of the past. And embracing that personal growth that comes from these challenges that you've just faced. Healing yourself. Yes, there may have been misunderstandings, and yes, they may have been too stubborn or hard-headed to acknowledge what they did to cause something. You can't change that. You need to just accept it. And just accept your faults and your mistakes in it as well, you know? And just move forward with healing and understanding. Okay? Don't feel that energy for too long. Yes, it needs to be honored. But then you need to move past it and move out of it. And you know that. Because you have great joy coming. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is, to me, the epitome of having the World card. You know, this is the best damn card next to the Ten of Cups, in my opinion. This is having your cake and eating it too. But in an honest, I worked for this, I earned this, I deserve this kind of way. And all of it finally paying off for you. So trust that your financial security is coming. And trust that your abundance in all forms will be received. Because you do earn, you do deserve it, and you did earn it. So don't doubt that. Don't let the anxiety or the sadness allow you to forget how hopeful and beautiful your future is. Okay? And to release all of the pain, all of the negative energy, all of the negative people. Release it. Release them. Even their money. Release it. You don't need it. Because if you're loving yourself and you are joyful in your move forward, the simple fact of being joyful is going to bring abundance to your life. It's going to make you flourish. It's going to make you prosper. You will be abundant in all forms as long as you trust and love yourself and have that joy. And this is the Seven of Wands. And this is the card about standing up for yourself and your beliefs. And I do firmly believe that you're doing that. I'm not trying to lecture you in any way, shape, or form, or diminish the strength and the courage that you've had recently and in the past. Not at all. But I feel like you do doubt yourself, and you do overanalyze, and you do feel anxiety and worry. And I want you to know that it is going to be okay. It's going to be better than okay. It's going to be great this time. Okay? It's going to be great. And yeah, you've went through your challenges, and you're definitely more wise and more powerful because of it. And that's what this card represents. I mean, she is standing in her power. I mean, look at this lady. She is really standing in her power. She's standing there like she's the shit. And that's you, Taurus. Whether you're a male or a female, you're the shit because of what you've been through and how strong you've been and how wise you've actually become from it. Because you actually did learn the lessons. You didn't just get mad and move away from it. You're actually learning lessons from it now. And you're releasing karmic debt, family karmic debt. That's not just yours. So this is huge. This is really huge for you. And this card is the High Priestess. This is the epitome of self-discovery and having your soul's true desires. This is the epitome of not wasting any more time and manifesting the life that you want. Developing intuitive gifts even, and trusting in the wisdom that you receive. I mean, this is perfect energy for what I'm picking up on here for you. I really feel like you are doing all those things. You just allow that anxiety and that worry to creep in on you sometimes, and I don't want you to do that at all. Not at all. On the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. This is an accomplished and compassionate king. He's very charismatic, as are the Taurus. He's very grounded. He's very successful. You know, financially successful and prosperous in all other forms as well. And he's a very supportive spouse and parent. And that's exactly who a Taurus is. You're the epitome of that supportive parent and that supportive partner, that supportive friend, that supportive coworker. You're that person that everybody can count on. And you have went through a lot of challenges recently with feeling like you don't have someone that you can count on that can return that favor of who you are. But great things are coming to you, Taurus. So hang in there. Because you're good people. You're great people to work for. You're great people to work with. You're great people. Don't ever let anybody try to tell you any different, okay? We're not going to get into these cards. I don't think they're necessary. I'm going to pull, and I don't feel like I need any clarifiers either. This is what I'm looking for. I want to pull these Angel Oracle cards because they give advice for your future, mainly in career type areas. And since this reading is focused so much on financial worry and financial stress and needing to flourish and be abundant, I feel that it's appropriate to pull some of these cards for you, okay? And then we're going to pull the 111 cards and get advice from Spirit and guidance. And then we'll get a ring. Career guidance for Taurus, please, for August 2021. Career advice and guidance for Taurus for August 2021, please. Spirits, angels, and guides, help me to guide Taurus in their proper, meaningful direction. I felt like there was one more. Okay. So the very first card is justice. You're getting your justice. Okay? You are getting what you honestly have worked hard for and deserve. So hang in there and be patient and have faith in that, okay? You only have to walk in these two worlds together at the same time for a little bit longer. And then you'll be in that new world, in that new energy, in that new life, recreating yourself like the phoenix rising from the ashes. I also feel like this card of Justice is saying that you're going to have a very fair and balanced career also. I think there's a lot of protection around you, and there's going to be others that come across your path that are going to help you on your way. Then we have the Builder card, building something new. And as a Taurus, you really have a very innate ability to build and create and bring things um, forth, manifest things with your own hands and your own plans. And you get a very deep sense of accomplishment from that. And so I think because you got this card here, let me reword that. I think that you're going to do something in your future career path where you're going to be creating, either with your hands or your mind, you're going to be creating new ideas or new structures or new foundations of some sort that's going to bring you that really deep sense of accomplishment that resonates with you because you're a Taurus. I feel like you're going to really be in a career position where you're building something within your new future. Not just building a new future, but like your job is going to represent bringing something new forth, whether it's in a foundation um, of a belief system or a program or something like that. I don't understand what I'm seeing to put the right words to it. Um, it's not like a concrete foundation type foundation. It's more metaphoric. Like you're laying the groundwork for something beautiful to blossom and be created. Um, I feel like it's got something to do with plans, lots of plans. And it's not necessarily like blueprints, but I guess it could be. It could be architectural, structures, blueprints of structures. But I really feel like it's more metaphoric. Okay, we'll move on. The next card is writing, and there's an angel that stands behind this person that's writing. Because what this person is writing is blessed. It's divinely led. It's divinely inspired. Um, the angels are protecting you and showing you a new way. And whatever it is that you're going to be planning and building is going to touch people and maybe even teach them or entertain them, perhaps. But I really feel like more than entertaining, I feel like it's going to be inspirational and healing in some way. Um, of course, entertainment. Usually, I like things that make me laugh for entertainment. Some people like scary movies, but laughter's good medicine. So I guess entertaining is also a very healing modality. The next card is the card of children. Um, and again, this is a card about healing. So you're going to have something to do with teaching the children or healing the children, maybe through your words, maybe through your writing. Something that you're building is really going to affect children. And perhaps, I just heard, perhaps whatever it is, this foundation that you're laying will be there for the future children, to help protect them, to help heal them or teach them in some way. You're laying the groundwork for something that children won't see until in the future. And the last card is the yoga card, and it's about balancing your chakras, stretching, exercising, balancing your chakras. Something that you're going to do, for the majority of you, is going to be in the metaphysical world. It's going to be in the spiritual realm somehow with all of this energy. So now I feel like I do need a few clarifiers. So we're going to get a couple of clarifiers on the career path cards, please, for Taurus. Let's get some clarity. Clarity, please, for Taurus for August 2021 on their career path and career endeavors. Well, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, which is about union with past life people, past soulmates. And this is not always a card of just a soulmate that's your lover and your partner for life kind of a thing. This is energy of, like I was saying about the ancestors and breaking debt and soul families coming together and finding your true friendships and your true joys and your true soul tribe. This is about past life energies meeting again and forming a union. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, that's everything changing. The wheels of change are turning and moving in the positive direction. And then you have a Seven of Cups, which is about choices, having many choices, different ways you can go, different directions you can go with whatever is about to encounter you, whatever path you're getting ready to cross with someone. It's going to lead you into something really beautiful and exciting that's going to not only heal you and align you spiritually, but it's also going to lead to something really beautiful for children in the future. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I love that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to move these out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and pull your 111 cards. And then your rune. We need guidance for Taurus, please. Give us some guidance. Yeah. It says connect more with spirit and be creative. You're doing great. Be with people who lift you up. See yourself loving and hugging those loved ones that are at a distance and sending them your healing energy. Free your mind and just be. It's not selfish to ask for joy in specific ways. It's not. It is not selfish for you to want things in a specific way. If you know who you are and what you need and what you want, then that's what you specifically ask for yourself. And there's not a damn thing wrong with that. That just means that you know yourself and love yourself enough to give you what you deserve. And I am so proud of you for that, because it's about damn time. And I hope you heard me, because I was under the table getting your cards. Be mindful of where your body is tensing up. You are your judgment day. You judge. How well did I do for others? How well did I do for myself? How well did I learn my lessons? How well did I act appropriately because of the lessons I learned? You judge you at the end of it. No one else. You. Just like no one else can love you like you do, no one else is going to judge you the way you do either. That's the truth. We are our own toughest judge. You always have the ability to make your wishes come true. Work on clearing your root chakra. The root chakra's color is red. Its element is the earth. This card is telling you to go get grounded and centered and balance your chakras, including the root chakra, which is your sexual energy. And for a lot of people, that's a big deal. That's a problematic chakra. But that sexual energy chakra is also your creator chakra. It's your creative ability chakra. If it's not clear, you can't create. You can't plan. You can't build things if it's blocked. So make sure you're clearing it. Control your emotions. And always tell yourself, self-love this time first. First this time. I said it backwards. Self-love first this time. Stop making excuses and believe in yourself. I think that's enough said, right? Let's pull your rune. You have the H on an amethyst. And this is the rune of disruption, which is quite fitting for what you are going through. You are having quite the disruption. And I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read. This is elemental power, also known as hail, which is probably part of the reason why the H is on this rune. But its name is Hagalaz. Change, freedom, invention, and liberation are all attributes of this rune and exactly what you're going through. Drawing it indicates a pressing need within the psyche to break free from constricting identification with material reality and to experience the world of archetypal mind. The rune of elemental disruption, of events that seem to be totally beyond your control. Hagalaz has only an upright position, and yet it always operates through reversal. When you draw this rune, expect disruption, for it is the Great Awakener, although the form the awakening takes may vary. Perhaps you will experience a gradual feeling of coming to your senses, as though you are emerging from a deep sleep. But then again, the onset of power may be such as to rip away the very fabric of what you previously knew as your reality, or your security, or your understanding of yourself, your work, your relationships, or even your beliefs. Disruption takes many forms. A relationship fails. Plans go awry. A source of supply may dry up. But do not be dismayed. Whether you created this disruption or whether it comes from an outside source, you are not without power in this situation. Your inner strength, the will that you have funded until now in your life, provides support and guidance at a time when everything you've taken for granted is now being challenged. Another of the cycle runes, the term radical discontinuity, best describes the action of Hagalaz as its most forceful. The more severe the disruption in your life, the more significant and timely the requirements for your growth. The universe and your own soul are demanding that you do indeed grow. And that's exactly what we've been talking about through this entire reading, is you growing and glowing up and really owning your power and understanding what to do with it and how to find your true joy. And I wish you the best of luck on this. I know that you can do it. You have mad skills at juggling and balancing and multitasking and still being there for everybody else. Be there for you this time. Love you. Put you first. It's not greedy. It's not ego. It's actually quite healthy. And we need to get rid of those stereotypes that loving ourselves is somehow being less than. Because if you truly love yourself and you're truly joyful and happy and content in who you are and the life you have, you're so much more for everybody around you. You're so much more because you have so much more love and joy to give when you're coming from a satisfied, content, happy, healthy place from within. So keep moving forward and stay positive and trust your intuition. You can do this. And you're going to have a really beautiful life full of abundance. I know that you are. I see it for you. I'm excited for you. And I hope that you will leave me something in the comments to let me know just how fabulous it's turning out for you. Okay? So until we meet again for the mid-August readings, I bid you adieu, and I send many blessings of love and light to all of you. Bye.